What's going on? What's going on? How everybody feeling today? It is a beautiful Friday. And seeing how it's Friday, and y'all see me, then y'all know it's time for Shut Up and Listen. And today I have a special guest. It's his first time joining us. First Class B. I can't wait. We just gonna give him couple seconds to get here and join in. So let's give him a couple seconds. Anyway, while you guys are here, what y'all doing today, man? Tell me how y'all Friday going. This is definitely a good day. If you have some questions for First Class B, pull them up, mention them, and I definitely will answer them, and he will answer them. So let's just give him a couple seconds, and then he'll join right in, okay, guys? All right. So you ain't doing nothing on the Friday? No, you gotta get out and pop out, man. Trying to have some fun. But we are waiting on First Class B. So give him a second and he will be right with us, you heard me? It's nothing. And he is awesome, y'all. He already got features with John Blue, Rocky Fresh. Personal favorite of mine is the song with Rocky Fresh. You know what I'm saying? It's called New World Order. If you haven't heard it, make sure you go listen to it, go stream it, go get that. He dope from the north side of the city, man. And once he get here, he gonna explain it all to us. We gonna have some fun with First Class B, y'all. So just give him a second and he'll be right through. Give us 1 second. First Class B, where you at? I'm gonna give you 305 First Class. Give you to 305. Yo, all my people joining in, how y'all doing today? It's a great day. It's Friday. Y'all alive. We alive. We still on top. Still feeling good. If you walk outside your door, that weather feel good if you're in Chicago. Try to get it in. Try to have fun. Make sure you got your hand sanitizer still. Keep that face mask on, though. Don't get sick out here. But First Class B is definitely a talented young man from the city of Chicago. So we're going to get with him in a second. We're going to give him a second to get here. He still got a little more time. How y'all feeling today? Make sure my girl Jay vs. Jane here. Make sure y'all go check a new video out. Yep, that thing lit. She asked me to be a part of it, but I was out of town. If I wasn't out of town, I would have been all up in that thing. Cause it is a lit thing. Say add me. Who are you, broski? Why are you trying to get added? Are you our special guest, bro? You're not my special guest, bro. My special guest is First Class B. When I have my open auditions, though, I'm gonna do one of them real soon where I could just have people come in and call in and support. Maybe you got a talent you want to do. Katie the kid. First Class B, there you go. All right, let's pull them on in and pull them on. Give them a second to join in with us. Waiting for. Waiting for, give him a second, he on his way, y'all. And like I said, this is First Class B. Yo, there you go.
What up, my man?
How you feeling today, B?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling, man. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. I appreciate you for coming into the interview today with us, man, and coming to chill with me.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
All right, so if you ready, you know what I'm saying, I want to jump right into it. Let's get it started.
Let's do it.
All right, take me all the way. I want to go all the way back to the beginning, okay? I want to know who were some of your early influences, some of the people who your mom and dad or your aunts and uncles was listening that you listened to that were some of your favorite?
Yeah. Well, I'm Mexican, 100% Mexican. Both my parents were Mexico born, so majority of music they listened to was definitely like regional Mexican music. You know what I mean? Old school rancheras, mariachi shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't
Um,
trip. I like the bachata and all that.
I hear you. So yeah, it was definitely a lot of that. But I would say the majority of the influence I got from music on the hip hop side came from my older brothers. I'm the youngest of four. So I got three older brothers, and they were always listening to whatever was popping in hip hop at that point. So that's where I started. My oldest brother's 43, so he's got some age on me. So when I was a shorty riding around with him, I was already listening to Scarface and Tupac and Bone Thugs, everything like that.
Getting that lyrical content out you.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
So my next question for you is, how did you get your name, First Class B? Because B is like, you could probably be specific, or you could probably be the best, but you put the first class on it too. So how you get your name?
Okay, yeah. So B's just like what they call me, like since I was a shorty. You know what I mean? They used to call me Lil B growing up, and First Class came about. So one of my first businesses I ever opened up was a barbershop, and I named it First Class. So it kind of just picked up off of that. I changed my Instagram name to First Class B, and then it started rolling. People started calling me it in the street, and then I just stuck with it and went with it. And now there's a lot of us that use that First Class like in front of their name. So
So is it more of a way of life then, to always live life like you in first class? It's always.
absolutely, man. Yeah, we're pushing that upper echelon, finer things and like that. That's what we go for. You know what I mean? Life is beautiful, man. There's a lot of dope shit. You could enjoy out there.
But so at what age do you first remember writing rhymes or being like, man, I'm a spitter, y'all?
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably like 11, 12, 13 years old. Like I used to play around with it, write on a notepad. But right around that time too is me and my homies. We would open up, the mic recorder on a laptop, and just record like little freestyles and shit like that. It actually was like a real long time till I went in the studio and actually like, okay, let me take this serious and actually start making music for real.
You remember the first song you recorded?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The first song I recorded was "All I Know." That's basically like the first song I ever put out. I did a video for it, and it went good, man. Like, my homie Ozone helped me out with it. So basically, the way it went down, we was driving to Miami. Me and my homie Ozone was driving to Miami. I brought like an old iPod for just the 19-hour trip. There was some like just freestyles over classic hip hop beats, and my boy Ozone, he's a producer, a DJ. He's like, "Yo, who is that rapping?" I'm like, "Oh, that's just me. I just be fucking around, whatever, whatever." He's like, "Yo, this shit's kind of solid, bro. Like, you should get in the actual studio." Got in the actual studio. He set me up a session at Classic. Shout out to the homies over there at Classic Studios. And then yeah, I recorded All I Know. People fucked with it. He sent it out to all, everybody in the DJ nightlife industry. I was walking in the club and everybody was playing it, and yeah, shit went from there.
So what is it about the music that really bit you, that bit you, that said, hey, this is what I want to do? What was it? Or what was it, or when was that moment?
Um, I've always been big on lyricism, punchlines, and that type of shit. So I think there's a lack of it. You know what I mean? So being able to create some of that, I feel like it's dope to be able to do it, and I feel like, you know, I kind of able to deliver that wordplay. So I was like, let me do this. You know what I mean?
And you definitely show off your skill in songs. You don't mind getting into a little of your music already.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
One song is Godspeed,
Uh huh.
where you definitely deliver bars, and the other song is New World Order featuring Rocky Fresh, who
Yeah,
was
yeah.
who is also a lyricist himself. So in order to do that, you had to be into it. So let's speak on Godspeed first. What made you go so bananas and say, no, let me show it's time to help. Go get some help. Because he is here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically, Godspeed, like you see on the fitted, it's the title for the album. So I kind of wanted just like initially it was gonna be the intro for the album. I wanted like a real godly feel. I heard the beat and it kind of just gave me like Pusha T vibes, you know what I mean? So I was like, man, I gotta go crazy on it. I gotta go crazy on it.
Facts. Do you remember your first stage that you ever rocked? Like the first stage you got on that stage and everybody was just like, ah, and you was like, yeah, I'm here.
Now, I definitely remember the first time I went on stage, and I'll keep it 100. I definitely didn't rock it,
It's okay.
but I'll never forget that shit. That was an interesting moment. So we got invited out to South by Southwest to do a couple shows, like after we put out the All I Know thing. So we went out there, me and Ozone, and then basically he was telling me like, yo, we should like rehearse a little and practice. And I had this like, nah, I'm a natural born star, bro. I don't need no practice. I'm gonna get up there and just kill it, bro. It's just nothing, you know. Had this mindset where I was just gonna, you know, go up there and kill it. And yeah, I definitely should have practiced. It was, it was a little wake up call, but I mean, it was good. It was something that I feel like it needed to happen to get my feet wet and be like, okay, let me take rehearsal a little more serious and you know, try and get things down pat.
So now let's speak about you and Ozone because you mentioned him a lot. So I'm guessing this is your one-on-one DJ. He's the one who helped you pioneer the first class B sound.
Yeah, yeah. So, like I said, he's the one that walked me, you know, into the studio, kind of did everything. I would say he like executive produces a lot of stuff. So, you know, I got, I would say probably half the album that's coming out is produced by him.
Mm-hmm.
But even if it's not produced by him, he has a lot of input on like, you know, things that I do and all that. He's actually about to pull up in a second, so you'll probably be able to chop it up with him a little bit too.
Bet it up. So back into the music, getting into another one of my favorite joints, like I mentioned already, New World Order featuring Rocky Fresh. How did this collab come together, and where were you trying to take it?
Yeah, yeah. So basically, yeah, that was set up through Ozone and the homie Hustle Simmons. We set up a meeting with Hustle Simmons just to talk about some other music and records that we had. He always dropping gems, giving hella, you know, advice. Hustle Simmons been in the music industry for a long time, has a lot of knowledge on music. So we chopped it up, and he manages Rocky, and he was like, "Yo, Rocky's in town. If you wanna, you know, knock something out with him before it goes." So, you know, we pulled up to Classic. Ozone pulled out a couple beats, picked one, and then that was that.
And let me tell you, your verse definitely was like Rocky who? You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely deliver. I liked your bars. I like the your voices, and that's what kind of put me onto you.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the way that you deliver, not just your name, but it's like the way that you deliver the whole picture. Like as I look at your videos, it's really well put together. Is that something that you're trying to do on purpose, or that's just something you just like, man, it's just what we do?
I definitely think it's something I try to do on purpose. I'm not a dude that's ever gonna put a half-ass video out. That's why I really don't have 40 out there. You know, I need everything to be quality. I need everything to be at a standard that I want it to be. You know what I mean? So you know, it resonates with the name. We ain't doing no half-ass shit over here, basically. You know what I mean? So yeah, like Sam Rothstein said, you know what I mean? We put this put the equal amount of blueberries in each muffin. You feel me?
And that's actually a song of yours, Sam Rothstein.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
much-
I was out in Vegas when we did that one. That shit was a blast. That video was hella fun. Little Lamborghini out there on the strip. It was dope. It was a good time.
So out of all of the videos that you have out, which one is your favorite? I've also because I've seen Godspeed, I've seen New World Order, I've seen Sam, and I've seen Badness.
Yeah. Baddies was definitely a fun experience.
Was
I
that in
mean, if
Mi-
you seen the video, what was that?
was that in Miami?
Yeah, yeah, we shot that in Miami. Yeah, that was an experience, bro. That it was rented a crazy crib. That was kind of my first like big set video, you know, where there's like three people running around doing shit, assisting 20. I think we had like 36 video girls for that.
Man,
So yeah, it was crazy. That was fun.
but that was
But
like a moment right there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was crazy. But Sam Rothstein was definitely my favorite video. I think aesthetic wise, the lighting, how natural it was, and we was having fun with it. You know what I mean?
Back to you. What do you want from the music game?
Um, to me, it's kind of bigger than music as far as like you know, I obviously love hip hop, I love rap, I love music, but I never would want it to just stay there. I think of this shit as a lifestyle. So the bigger picture, you know, that Jay-Z mentality, that we not just coming to do music, we coming to do a lot more than that. Like, you know.
And you mentioned, I was gonna bring it up, but you said it already. Before you did music, you opened a barbershop.
Yeah. So I cut hair most of my life. Did it for like 10 years of my life, and I opened my first barbershop when I was 19. Yeah.
So speak on that, because I'm pretty sure it's a little bit of a difference going from the entrepreneur spirit a little bit into the music lane, where you gotta kind of stay into the box until you can do otherwise. Because entrepreneur, you free.
Yeah, definitely. It's a transition. Like, this is one of the first years I've never had like a business that I'm running because I decided to go like full head on with the music. So it's definitely a transition. But I mean, doing music's fun, is it? You know, I ain't got no boss in this either. Like, nobody telling me what to do. So um,
Bet.
yeah, basically the way it happened, I went out to Miami when I was like 18 or 19 years old, and I went to eat on Ocean Drive on the Strip, and then some ballers pulled up like in a G-Wagon. They sat at the table next to us, and they were like promoters for a club or some shit like that. And they just pulled out a bunch of racks and was talking about, yeah, this is the 30K deposit for the bottles tonight and this and that. And I just like, I was just working at a barbershop, and I was like, man, I got to switch something up. I got to do something different. You know, I need that type of lifestyle. And right now it's not really happening. So, basically, I flew back, and I walked in the barbershop, and I was like, yo, I quit. And they were kind of tripped out, like, the fuck? And I was like, yeah, I quit. I'm gonna try to open my own shit, you know. And 3 months later, like, I made it happen. And I kind of like, I think that entrepreneur spirit, what it really means is jumping off a cliff and building a bridge on the way down. You know what I mean? And you really got to have that in your heart to be an entrepreneur. And a lot of things that I tell people that want to jump into things is like, don't think about it too much. Just start doing it. You know what I mean? And then the pieces will come together after that.
There's, hey, if y'all paying attention, make sure you're paying attention, because he just dropped some gems. You gotta take that risk.
Yes, sir.
You can't be afraid.
Yes, sir.
Give me what motivates you to get up and do this every day.
The lifestyle, man. The lifestyle. Like, you, I see my dog out here bugging. Chill out, man. Yeah, the lifestyle. Like, um, you know, not to be on no cocky shit or anything, but I just enjoy the finer things in life, and that's just, you know, to have those things, you got to work a certain way. You know what I mean? I like to drink expensive tequila. I like to drink expensive champagne. I like to dress like a boss. I like to drive a nice car. You know what I mean? So, yeah, to have those things, you got to work a certain way. So, yeah, that's definitely my motivation. Is all the finer things in life that we chasing.
Good. All right, so now I'm gonna get into some more personal questions about you. This is my three things category. Okay.
Okay.
So, three things you can't live without.
Um, an iPhone charger, tequila, and man, I'm not sure on the dirt. I'm gonna say my mom.
And mom. Okay. Now this is almost like that, but it's just a little different. Okay.
Okay.
You got to delete all the apps off of your phone except for three. What three apps are you keeping no matter what?
Calculator, um, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Calculator, so we can keep adding up that money. Okay.
You already know that's my favorite apps. Calculator.
Okay. Three things you're working on for the future.
Putting out more music. I'm building a studio right now so I can be as freely creative as I can, like a workspace where I could just do as much as I can. And then I definitely want to get back into opening another business, probably, I'm saying next year.
3 words to inspire the youth. It don't have to
Go
be
get,
a
go
phrase.
get, go get it.
Go get it. Go get it. All right, and if you don't mind, man, this is the part of the interview where I would like to act a bit for us, you know what I'm saying, just to show those lyrical skills off. If you could spit a little 8 or 16 for us, you mind?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Everything I do, always grind it like a latte. Catch work and get the flipping shit like a hot cake. Counting money, give me butterflies like a blind date. Collect kind of fold paper, call it origami. Safe talk, we hit the plugs off the flip phones. We moving whole things, homie, we on flip zones. Them birds fly high over here like Jim Jones. We've been moving since Nextels and ringtones.
Mm. Now, for my people, because he just dropped something magnificent for y'all, if y'all were paying attention, those 16s was perfect, okay? So now, this is what I want to do for you because you stopped through for me. I like to give my artists who come through their roses, okay?
Okay.
So I want to congratulate you on being an entrepreneur and switching lanes and going into the music. I would also like to congratulate you and thank you for being an artist who is opening their life up to everyone and freeing themselves and giving us your story. I want to thank you for being not a sucker free over here. You
Yes, sir.
and you are motivating two people. Thank you for that. And I also want to tell you, don't ever stop, because your gift is something that will be the gift to someone else. You think ain't right to you is beautiful to somebody else. So I just want to thank you. Don't ever get discouraged with anything that you do. For every one person that tells you no, it's 45 that'll tell you yeah.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. That was dope. I appreciate that.
Man, that's no problem. Right now, I want you to let everybody know where they could go and get your music from, where they could stream you, so we can take you to the top where you deserve to be.
Yeah. It's gonna be First Class Beat everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube. Yeah, we everywhere under the tag First Class Beat. So yeah, definitely check that out. And we got a couple billboards coming, a couple more billboards coming in the city. So they'll see me when they're driving around.
Definitely. So First Class B, I appreciate it, like I said, brother. And I hope that once the project Godspeed is out, that you'll come sit down with your boy Hugo again. And
You
we
already
can
know, my man. You already know.
appreciate you, B. Hey,
Love, my guy.
in the future, we're gonna be doing some shut up and listen showcases or somewhere you could perform. Hope you could
Absolutely.
come through and perform for us. You'll do that for us?
Absolutely, bro.
Man,
Absolutely.
appreciate it. Hopefully, once this pandemic is over, we get to come together and be together for real, bro.
My man, I appreciate you, man. Much love. Thank you for this.
Thank you.
Peace.
Man, that was my guy, First Class V. That was his first time coming with us. He gave us some gems today. He explained the fact that you can be an entrepreneur and still switch it up and get into the music business. He said it's okay. You gotta take the risk, jump off the mountain, but still build the bridge. That's gems. Make sure you go get First Class B. I want to thank him. I want to thank all my viewers for coming in and speaking with me today and tuning in. If you are Shut Up and Listen artist who wants to be big, shout out me, Hugo Sunchild. Shout out True Star. And we'll set up something for you, okay? In the meantime, between time, I'm Hugo Sunchild, and I'm out.